So just before 1 month back, we have taken one exam. It was the CAT exam, and the result also announced, and we evaluated and we observed many students, they have got good marks and some got less marks. So today in this lecture we will show how many questions we asked, all the questions we solved during our board presentation inside the classroom. Okay, so today, and also some people they want to submit the reassessment. So before submitting the reassessment, already we have mentioned how many mistakes you have done. Okay, and you should also verify your mistakes in this video. Okay, so we will start this. Here we will try to solve the question. So now the first question, question number one. Question number one, we asked, define the formal language. We are asking about the language, okay, and write about the component of finite automata model. So both question, I will go here, okay, I will go here. I will show this already we explained during our class presentation. We explain about what is symbol, okay. So your keyboard is the symbol actually. How many alphabets, letters, whatever you are looking, that is the symbol. Second, what is the alphabet? Collection of symbols, these are the alphabets. What is the string? Sequence of symbol is the string. And what is the language? This we asked. Set of string is the language, okay. And also we clearly define about the DFA and NFA. There are total number of 5 tables. The first one, this is the input, and second, you can represent any symbol. Q means state, F means a final, and this is the final state actually, okay. This is the transaction function, and Q0 is the start state. Now if you will see the first answer, you have to write set of string, so you will get 1 marks. Very simple, that is enough to explain. Second, the components are alphabets, transaction function, and start state and final state. Question number third, I will explain question number third. What we ask, this is a string 1101. So how many states, okay, if text processing is there, how many states you can reach, okay. Number one, suppose I am using this 2 times, 1 1, then 0, then 1, okay. So it means that I reach Q0 and Q1. Now suppose I am taking this 1 1, then 0, then I am going here, okay. So it means that I am reaching also Q3. So this is your answer, okay. How many states, okay, you can reach if you are reading the text, okay. So now next, or string you can say. Now next, because this finite is this subject, okay, this flat, okay, this is the actually natural language processing, or you can say large language model, whatever you can say, okay. You are learning how the machine is reading the text. Now next question, what is the mathematical representation of NFA with F signal move, okay. We already explained in the NFA there are total number of 5 tuples, and if you are operating the state with input, the output will be maximum 2 to the power q. But in DFA, if you are operating state with number of input, then output always q, because in DFA for every input 1 move, and there are maybe multi move or no move because F signal, okay. So later also we will solve one question, what is the F signal move. So you have to write only this one. And also if you will go in our lecture, and I will show, already we explained about the NFA, okay. You can see date also there, these are the proofs, so we explained DFA and NFA only one. In DFA there is a 1 move, and in NFA there are maybe multi move. Now suppose this is an example, for 0 there is a 1 move, you are going this state Q0, and maybe there is another move, for 0 you are going Q1 state, okay. So you are going to move, 1 move is Q0, one move is Q1. This is NFA. Or you can also skip also. Okay, you can also skip also this one. Okay, so that is the meaning of epsilon move. Later I will explain. Okay, so this question number third is this. Okay, now question number E. What is the Mealy and More machine? Okay, we asked Mealy and More machine. If you go our lecture, already we explained the Mealy and More machine. You can see already we explained Mealy and More machine. This is the DFA already, Q0, F transaction function, number of input, and there are two different symbols, set of output and set of functions. Okay, so total number of tuples are 7. Now in this is the More machine. In the More machine, the output will be inside. Okay, output will be here. Okay, but in Mealy machine, the output will associated with the input. Okay, you can see output we have right here, slash output we have right here. Later I will explain one simple example. Okay, so you can easily understand. So this is the question number. Now next, what is the regular expression? This question and this question and this question I will show in one board presentation. Okay, these all questions and also this one. The first one is the regular expression. Second one is the odd length of string, and third one is the epsilon plus RR star, and fourth one is the Arden theorem. Now see here. So at first I will solve this question, because this question we solve also, and this question, same question came in your exam. So number of divisible by 3, A divisible by 3, actually A divisible by 3. Okay, so now you can see regular expression. I am writing here. I am writing star. This is the regular expression. And if you will see our class presentation, we solve many questions related to the if you will see, many questions we solved. Total number of 12 questions we solved. What is the regular expression? Property of regular expression. Phi is the regular expression, and this is sigma is the regular expression. Any finite is the regular expression. If anyone is regular, it's a star and plus also regular expression. If any two are regular expression, this union intersection is regular expression. Okay. Similarly, R star is equal to R star. R plus R is equal to R. Sigma star is equal to sigma. Epsilon into R is equal to R. Okay. You can see. And at that time I also told same question came also in your exam. At that time I told either this question or this question or this question, one question will come, but we asked two questions. Arden theorem also came, and this epsilon plus R star is equal to R star, this question also came, and P plus Q star is equal to P star Q star, it's a whole star. Arden theorem means R is equal to Q plus RP, R is equal to Q plus RP, then R is equal to QP star, where epsilon does not belong to P. Okay, so this is a Arden theorem. If we'll go to the question, you can see all the questions we explained during our class presentation. You can see. Okay, so this question we solved, this question we solved, this question we solved. Now the last question, this is the closure property. And if we'll go to our class presentation, this question also be solved during our class presentation. You can see closure property. What I told you, if L1 is regular, L2 is regular. Okay, it means that L1 star also regular, L1 union L2 is regular. You have to write only two. L1 intersection L2 is regular, L1 minus L2 is regular. L1 complement is regular. You can write also L2 also. Okay, L1 concatenation L2 is regular. So everything is regular except union of infinite regular language is maybe not regular. Okay, so now you can see I also proved why it is regular. All questions I proved also why it is regular. So this question also closure property. This is the closure property. Okay. Now, so total number of questions you can see we already explained inside the classroom. Now next question is design the DFA such that A is divisible by 3. Okay, this question. Now see here, already we solved, but at that time I did not define the 0 is also divisible by 3. Now I am writing 0 is also divisible by 3. So this is very simple. At first I will start from here. Okay, so this is my first state. 0 is because this is the final state, means 0 is divisible by 3. Done. Let the state name is A. Now A, done. Next state A, done. Next state. So now number of A. Now I am taking self loop. Okay, A. This is also A. Now you can see I will start from here. So 0 is divisible by 3. Okay, then A, 3. Then again I will repeat 3, 6, 9. Okay, all the numbers came. Let the state name is equal to B and its name is equal to C. Now see here, this is not DFA because there are total number of 2 input. What I will do, I will take self loop number first for B. This is DFA. Now this is not DFA. I will take self loop for B. Now this is also DFA. Now I will go here. I will take self loop for B. This is also DFA. Now you can see within 1 minute you can solve such type of problems. Okay, and same question also solved during our class presentation. Now next, construct the equivalent DFA for the following NFA. Okay, now I will solve this question also. So now see here how to solve this question. At first I will design my table. So Q0 for 0 I am going to self state. What is the meaning of this? Q0 for 0 I am going to self state, number first. And for 1 I am going Q1. For 1 I am going to Q1. Done. Now Q1 for 0 and 1 I am going to self. Okay, means Q1. For 0 and 1 I am going self. So Q1 I am going self Q1 for 0 and 1. Now next, but here also for 0 I am going also Q2 also. What is the meaning of this? I will write Q2 here. I will write Q2 here. I will write Q2. For 0 I am going here also. So I will write in curly bracket. Okay. So I am going to state. I am reaching to state. Now next Q2. For 0 and 1 I am going to self state. What is the meaning of this? For 0 and 1 I am going self state, means I am going Q2 for 0, I am going Q2 for 1 also. Okay, you can see for 0 I am going to Q2 and for 1 I am going to Q2. But here if you see the diagram, for 1 I am going also Q1 also. For 1 I am going Q1 also. For 1 I am going Q1. So you will write in your curly bracket. Done. Now once you complete it, then you will come here, your second table. Now at first you will start Q0 because this is the first state. You start from Q0. For 0, now you will use this table. For 0 I am going Q0. Okay. For 1 I am going Q1. Same I have written this first line. Done. Now you will see how many new state you generated in this table. Q0 already covered in this table, but Q1 is new generated state. So this new generated state you will write here. Done. I am using different color so easily you can understand. So my new generated state, that is the Q1. Okay. Now I will check Q1 is going for 0. Q1 is going for 0, Q1 and Q2. So I will make this Q1 and Q2, I will make one state. Okay, I will make one state. Done. This is one state. So there is a difference. This is the set and this is a state. Remember. Now Q1 for 1 I am going Q1. So I will write here Q1. Done. Now you will check how many new generated state. Okay. So this already covered. You can see this already covered. Now this is a new generated state. This new generated state you will write here Q1 and Q2. This is a new generated state you will write here. Okay. So now I will see Q1 and Q2. Q1 and Q2 in this table, I am going Q1, Q2 and Q2, and union of this Q1, Q2. So I will write Q1, Q2 is the single state. Okay, done. Done. Now Q1, Q2, again I will check this table. Q1, Q2, I am going Q1 and Q2, Q1. Okay, Q1 and Q2, Q1. So both union is equal to Q1 and Q2. Both union is equal to Q1 and Q2. This is a new generated state. Now if you will see in our table, this is already covered because of here. This is already covered because of here. So now there is no new generated state in my table here. Okay, so I will stop the algorithm. Okay, in the coding I will stop. Now at last I will make the DFA using this table. So the first state, that is the Q0 done. This is a starting state because here also starting state. For 0 I am going Q0, means a self loop, done. Now next for 1 I am going Q1. For 1 I am going Q1. This is also covered. Okay, now Q1 is the next state. Q1 for 0 I am going Q1 and Q2. I will use another color. Okay, Q1 and Q2 I am going another state. This is a new state. Its name is Q1, Q2. Q1 is going Q1, Q2 for 0. Okay, now Q1 is going for 1, Q1. What is the meaning of this? For 1 self loop. Q1 also covered. Now last one is this one. Q1, Q2 for 0 and 1 I am going self loop. For 0 and 1 I am going self loop. This is the final answer. Okay, now you can see this is a DFA. This is the DFA. You can see this is a DFA. For 0 also there is a transaction and 1 also transaction. This is DFA. For 0 and 1 there is a transaction. This is DFA. And for 0 and 1 there is a transaction. This is DFA. So total overall DFA. This is the overall. This is the algorithm. Okay, how to design the algorithm. Now next question we asked, design the Mealy machine for the 2 complement. Okay, now you can see here our string is this. At first I will make the complement of 1 is equal to 0, complement of 0 is equal to 1, complement of 1 is equal to 0, complement of 1 is equal to 0, complement of 1, 0 is equal to 1, complement of 0 is equal to 1. Okay, then I will add 1 here. And I will get my answer. 1 plus 1 is equal to 0, carry 1. 1 plus 1 is equal to 0, carry 1. And 0 is equal to 0. I am using only this one. Second complement. Okay, so 1 1 0, carry 1, 1 1 0, carry 1 1. This is 0, this is 1, same, and this is 0. Now I will compare this and this. Okay, now see here. If it is 0, then this is also 0. Okay, if it is 0, then this is also 0. Okay, now if it is 1, this is also 1. Okay, now if it is 1, then this is 0. What is the meaning of this? After first 1, so 1 it is 0, 0 it is 1, 1 it is 0. So after first 1, everything is the complement. All the bits are the complement. Now what is this? See here. This question also I explain. If it is 0, then same 0. If it is 1, then same. After first one, this is the input, and this is the output. Okay. After first one, if it is 0, its output is 1. If it is 1, its output is 0. Okay. This question we asked, and this question also we solved in our class presentation. Okay. Now the question number 5, we asked this question. If you'll see clearly, this question we solved during our class presentation 2 times with 2 different methods. In place of B, I have written 1. In place of A, I have written 0 here. Same question you can also compare. Okay, same question. Okay, now this question again we solved during our class presentation. Okay, here also question number 14. Same question we explained. Again we are explaining here. So the questions we have given B plus A star A star B plus B plus A star B, A plus B A star B, it's a whole star, A plus B A star B. Okay, and I am using this method, epsilon plus R star is equal to R star. This also we explained during our class presentation, and this question also we asked in the exam. Now if I will take this I will take common, B plus A star B, if I will take common. Okay, what is the meaning of this? I will use sigma. If I am taking common, so there is a sigma. Okay, means epsilon, sorry. Then after this I have taken, so this one, A plus B A star B star, then A plus B A star and B. Okay, so now you can see what is this. This is epsilon R star. R star, R star, R, both are same. Okay, now what I will write, so this is R star means R star. Okay, so the output will be A plus B A star B star. This is the output. Now from here again I will take B common. From here again I will take B common. So I am taking B common this side. I can take any side. I am taking this side. Now again this is epsilon plus A star. And you know that epsilon plus A star is equal to A star. So final output will be for this one. Okay, this is already, for this I got this one, and for this I will got A star and B. So this is the final answer. This is the final answer. Okay, this is my final answer. What is my final answer? My final answer is this. Okay, in place of this I have written this one, and in place of this at first epsilon A star B I have taken common, so final answer is equal to A star B. Okay, you can check also. So 2 times I solved in the class presentation also, and say this question number 6, 1 0 0 plus 1 1 and 0 star 1. Okay, it's a regular expression, epsilon NFA. Okay, so you can see also in the class presentation also we solve this question. Again we are solving the same question. See here. So our string is, what is our string? Our string is 1 0. Then you can take many answer for this question, because epsilon, whenever there is a epsilon, so there is not a unique answer. But for the minimum DFA there is only one unique answer. Epsilon there are many answer. Okay, maybe. Now see here, I am starting from here. Okay, at first 1 I will take 1, then 0 I will take 0. Okay, then either 0 or 1 1, either 0 or 1 or 1. Okay, done. Either 0 or 1 1, either 0 or 1 1. Now next is 0 star. Now next is 0 star. So I am using epsilon here. I am using epsilon here to reach another state. I am using epsilon here. I am using epsilon here to reach another state. And suppose this state is 0 star. You have written 0 star. This is 0 star. Then again next string is 1. Next string is 1. And I reached my final state. Done. Very, very simple. Okay. So now you can see, very, very simple. Now you can see there are many solutions. Either you can use this one, or you can use many methods to solve the problem. Okay, this is also you can solve. So now next the final answer. Construct the regular expression for using the Arden theorem for this question. Okay, Q0, and okay, I will solve this question. Now how to solve this question? At first I will focus here, Q0. How to reach Q0? Number first. So you can reach Q0, just you started, I am reaching Q0. Number first, what is the meaning of this? How to reach Q0? If you start, I can reach Q0, epsilon. Or I can reach also Q0 using this transaction 0. Okay, so what is the meaning of this? Q0 also we can use if I am using this transaction, है ना, this 0 move. Okay, now next taking this, now next how to reach Q1. So from Q0 taking the input 1, so I can reach Q1. Okay, what is the meaning of this? How to reach Q1? How to reach Q1? If I am taking input is 1, if I am taking input is 1, I will start from Q0, then I can reach Q1. Also I can reach Q1 if I am taking self loop. Okay, and the input is 1. What is the meaning of this? Or I can reach either this, or I can reach also Q1 self loop. Okay, so by the help of Q1 also, I can reach Q1. Okay, either this, or I can reach Q1 either from Q0 or from Q1 also. Okay, now how I can reach Q2? I can reach Q2 either from Q1, as well as I can reach also Q2 also. Now how to write this one? Q2. How to reach Q2? If I am taking Q0, this is Q1, sorry. If I am taking Q1 and I am using 0. Now see here, Q1. If I am taking input as 0, then I can reach Q2. Okay, I can reach Q2. Done. Plus. Now either 0 or 1 also I can reach Q2. Okay, either 0 or 1, either 0 move or 1 move, means taking input as 0, taking input as 1, again we can reach Q2. Okay, the meaning is this. Now once you have written all this method, now I will use my this Arden theorem. What is my Arden theorem? R is equal to Q plus RP. It implies that R is equal to QP star. This is my Arden theorem. Okay, if you will see, this question also we solved our class presentation. Many example I solved. If you will see, same question we solved during our class presentation. Same question. Okay, now see here, again I am solving. Now what I will do, at first I will try to solve this one. So now you can see, this is my R is equal to Q plus RP. This is my P. Okay, what is the meaning of this? R is equal to QP star. So QP star. Done. So epsilon into R is equal to R. I can write directly 0 star is equal to Q0. Done. Number first. Now I will solve this one. Now Q1 is equal to Q0. What is Q0? Q0 is equal to 0 star, and this is 1, and plus this is Q1 dot 1. Now if you will see, this is my R is equal to, this is my Q, and this is my R, and this is my P. Okay, this is my P. So now how to write this one? Tell me. So I can write, this is Q1 is equal to, I can write Q1 is equal to QP star. Q means 0 star 1, and this is my P. Okay, this is my P. So 1 star. Final answer. Now next, I will solve this one now. Now Q2 is equal to, so this value I am writing here. This value I already got, 0 star 1 star. Okay, now I have done this value. Now 0, next 0, then plus 0 plus 1, this is plus, this is plus, 0 plus 1 Q2. Okay, if you will see again, I am writing again, this is my R, this is my Q, and this is my P, and this is my R. Okay, so R is equal to Q plus RP. So R is equal to QP star. So what is my R? R is equal to Q2. R is equal to this QP star. What is my Q? Q is this one. Okay. So 0 star 1 1 star 0. Okay. Q P star. My P is this 0 plus 1 star. This is my final answer. Okay. Why this is my final answer? Because Q2 is the output. Q2 is the output. Q2 is the final state, because Q2 is my final state. Okay, so Q2 is my final state, so this is my final answer. Okay, I think that you understand how to solve this problem. Okay, so total number of 7 questions we asked, and easily we can solve, and you can see all questions we solved during our class presentation. Okay, all questions came only from the class presentation, and next exam also the questions will come only from the class presentation, and in C exam also, semester end exam also, the questions will come only from the class presentation, and in GATE exam also the questions will come only from the class presentation. Thank you so much.